Hey everybody, it's Redfirefly. I'm going to show you a 3v3 random game that I'd done actually yesterday. It's pretty good. My allies include, I cannot pronounce this name, who's Terran, and here's me, and then we have my Zerg ally, Backtie. The one thing I want to point out is that there's a lot of really good gameplays in this game. Early on in the game, Backtie tells me that he wants to 9-pool it. I didn't realize that that also meant that my Terran ally here is going to build over here and then land on top of here to attack with a bunch of Marines. Our opponents include Z-Boy, who's Terran, Spartan, who's Terran, and Kiwi, who's Terran. I scout them out first off in the beginning of the game, just because my ally told me to, and then I saw the opportunity because nobody reacted to my little probe to just go here and build a Proxy Pylon. The Proxy Pylon actually plays no advantage to me, but it is nice to have a Proxy Pylon on your opponent's base, especially if you can sneak in with them without them noticing. So even so that they have the tower here, they still can't see it. And they also could not see my ally putting in some of his defense here. We do a really good job crippling purple in the very beginning of this game, especially because of the fact that my Terran ally here attacks. In order to noticing that both my allies are not doing home base at all, no defense, I basically start building defense for my own. And you can see later that yellow takes advantage using a Reaper to slow down my probes. And he does a good job of it. I'm going to give him that much credit for it. And my allies do warn me. They do ping the board and say, hey, look, there's a Reaper. And I'm just like, okay, there's nothing I can do. See, there he goes. At the same point, this is actually really good. Speedy build here is that red here is putting down some bunkers and he's taking out purple right now, slowing purple down by a lot. Here you can see that I get attacked again by yellow, Spartan. And luckily for me, I do have some protection, some cannons at my base. One thing you'll notice about me is that if I can do it my way, I will put some kind of cannon behind my mineral line because that is where I would attack. And I do leave some space so that if red lowers his supply depot that we can go in and out. And so I'm building some defense here and I'm starting to actually start building my actual army. Here they go again, trying to go for my base, trying to slow me down. That's fine. They're more than welcome to. At this point, it doesn't really help them much. They do take out one of my assimilators, which, as you can see later, I actually take the probes that I have here, go mining from this assimilator to the next assimilator. And my ally sends some defense, offense to take out them, which is nice. I like that. And they have some more Reapers here. So Spartan does a really good job of attacking me early in the game. Reaper Rush is very good. At this point, Spartan and his ally Z-Boy are sharing a base and trying to build from there, while my ally Red here is doing a really good job of expanding. He's actually got them quite nervous. My Zerg ally here actually has a lot going on himself. This battle lasts for a while, for about 30 minutes, this whole game. It's a good game because we all work really hard in it. As you can see, I'm expanding. I'm taking my D time. I don't do much in the very beginning of this game, mostly because of the fact that I play the defense portion. And I am getting ready to throw in some DTs to slow them down, just because I noticed that they don't have much going on. My DTs don't do much for me in this game. So you can see here that if they send any Reapers anymore, their Reapers aren't going to last against my cannons here. And I never knew that they had Reapers right up here. Okay, so red is expanding some more. Let's check here to see how resources are going. So I'm always seems to be really, really good at fast expanding and getting my unit cap up. Purple is capped. That sort of sucks to be purple because purple doesn't have much to work on right now. And he has some minerals, enough minerals, and he's trying to double mine here, which does do well for him in the end. I still have my Proxy Pylon right there, which I planned on utilizing. And as you can see here, Backtie, my Zerg ally, is working really hard. Orange here has built himself a good defense. So if I send in anything that he can see, he can do something about it. Planetary forces are pretty cool like that. They're not fun against land. So right here, you can see that Kiwi actually built bunkers to go against Red's force, and he's actually going to take out Red and actually push Red back. Quite impressive on Kiwi's side. During that time, I am still building, getting out some DTs. They actually have not attacked us front face at all. That's sort of sad. Because honestly, if they did attack us at the front door, we might not have been able to do anything for it. So right here, a bunch of Reapers are heading our way. I'm vaguely remembering what's going on here. But they do go and attack the backside, that's it. And they aren't as successful as they had planned on. They do cause a bit of damage. I do have DTs to slow them down coming up, and they do harass Red. But Red, for the most part, he's pretty well set on minerals. So even with the Reapers right there, they don't cause enough damage for him to be like, oh my god, I can't do anything. But they did take out right here on his expansion. So we do a pretty good job of watching each other's back. We don't communicate, we don't do like teamwork stuff, but we watch each other's back in this game, which is pretty impressive, considering we don't know each other. It's always risky when you're doing randoms just because you don't know who you're going to get, which is fine. It happens. So eventually I'm going to expand again too. I'm going to speed up this game just because at this point in the game there isn't too much going on. Purple is getting a stronger economy going on here, and he doesn't have enough gas to do much, so that's probably why he just builds Marines. And then we have a strong economy between the three of us, just because from early in the game we've been working pretty hard. I expand here, and my opponents never see this base, honestly. They see this base right here. Orange should have expanded at some point, because right now he doesn't have much going on for him mineral-wise. And I know he used up a lot of his minerals to take out Red's expansion. And so he is expanding here, but it isn't doing much for him. And I have a DT running around somewhere because I can hear it. Amazing what I can hear. GTs are really cool like that. It's risky to use GTs against Terrans just because they always have the scanner. Kiwi is very smart because he has himself some missile turrets to see that, and they do scan, and I do move away, and I did send Backeye some gas. So they're expanding, I'm expanding, we're all expanding, we're all building onto an army. Red has a lot going on here, and our Zerg ally has a lot going on here too. I do utilize everything, and I end up becoming doing a lot of damage to them because they don't think much of me just because I haven't done anything to them. I've sent some DTs their way, and that's about the end of it. So they don't take me too seriously. This is where I decided to build my Void Rays, my Stargates, to build Void Rays. The reason I built it up here is because it's least expected, and I do end up building like a couple cannons just, you know, for viewing purposes. So I usually do at least 2, but my favorite is to do 3 gateways, and the reason I do 3 gateways is just so I can have a consistent building of an army. And before I actually start making Void Rays, I always build the orbital whatever. I'm very good with names, as you can tell. Well, it's the Fleet Beacon. never mind. So I built the fleet beacon, and that's so that I can consistently upgrade. If you upgrade any of your units, I always upgrade the attack first. Defense is important, but the attack is more important to me just because of the fact that if you destroy something faster, you do better. So at this point, I'm not doing too well. My team actually owns over half the board, as you can see here. There's some Reapers hiding here. But we own over half the board. We have a lot of minerals going. We just need some more gas. Back Tie actually sends me some more minerals, which I'm very grateful for because that got me a start on all of building my void rays, which is what's going to help demise our opponents. So we have a lot of teamwork going on. It's communication in its own way. I like playing 3v3s and 2v2s with my Noobcast gaming crew, Angry Asian, Grethade, and Dizzy. The reason I like playing with them is because of the fact that we utilize Vent and we can hear each other. Yeah, there is a TeamSpeak kind of like thing in here. It's useful, but not everyone can hear you. And that's because you don't expect it. I one time thought I was going crazy because I heard someone talking, and it turned out it was my ally, but you never know if they really hear you because they can have music going on. So as you see here, the Spartan is attacking with Reapers again, which is cool, but he's not going to do much damage against our Terran ally. I'm sure my Terran ally thinks a little differently on that, but he has a lot going on. He has 2 other bases going on, so he's doing just fine. So I send over a DT, and then I send over some Void Rays, because Reapers can't attack air. Alright, soon enough I'm going to attack them. As you can see here, Red is doing a very, very good job of taking out Purple's expansion again. Purple must really hate us this game, because we just keep on picking on him over and over and over again. Sucks to be him. But again, they don't have much going on in expansion. Spartan has 1 expansion, which he hasn't even utilized. I mean, it's been sitting here for probably the past 5 to 10 minutes, and he hasn't even utilized the SCV he has standing here to even start mining. So he has a lot of minerals. He's not thinking much of it. But if we take out all of his SCVs right here, he's going to have to start again from scratch, and he'll eventually be supply locked. And that's going to suck. So as you can see here, he is building some more so that he is no longer unit capped. This late into the game, he should have had something going on. It would have played in his benefit because right now, the people that are supply locked, well, not supply locked, but are unit capped are our opponents. You can see Purple's obviously, he has every right to be unit capped because of the fact that we keep on harassing him, so everything just goes out. But Yellow and Orange, especially Orange having the defense that he has no excuse for that. He isn't even building more on it to expand. I'm sure they were nervous at this point in the game because they don't have a lot going on. They can't build out from there. I personally have 5 bases going on. Yellow has 2. My Zerg ally has 3. Red has 3. He had 4 at some point. And the most that any of our opponents have is 2 going on. Orange has 2, and Yellow had 2, and Purple had 2. But they're not doing well. You can see here my voids are going out, and I have some DTs for land, and I just let my DTs take out right here just because of the fact that they did plan on attacking, well, not attacking, they planned on expanding into this area right here, which I suspected. I mean, it is a really good area because most people don't go that way, and the only way that you can expand that way is either dropping something over there, like dropping a probe, dropping a drone, or if you're low, like if you're a Terran, you can just lift off and land there, which is one of the benefits of being Terran. I've actually spent a game trying to figure out where my ally's last structure was, and it turned out it was floating in the corner of the map, and we had to fly around the corner of the map because he was too much of a jackass to just admit defeat. And some people are like that. Um, and you can see here that he sends a lot of units to come and take out my voids, which, like I told you, I will upgrade the attack power so that I can take them out faster. And I do take them out faster. There isn't much that they can do against me, especially since I have that going on. Orange is the strongest, honestly, out of the three opponents. And as you can see here, my ally is getting ready to attack again, which is good. Orange is the strongest. I take out orange, and that's almost pretty much game over at that point. And you can see here that red's getting ready to attack. I have all my voids queued up to actually join the group right here and help take out. And honestly, the thing about Terran is if you kill their structure to a certain point, it's gonna demolish itself after some point. So at some point I just stop attacking some things just so I can go attack something else. Right here he actually has missile turrets that will attack my my void rays. So right here I'm taking out orange and my allies are taking out everything else. Honestly, I couldn't have done this game without my two allies because they did early rushes, which totally helped. It helped slow down Z-Boy, which probably annoyed the hell out of him. And it also helped it helped actually slow down the other two opponents because the fact that they came to the rescue of Z-Boy. Sometimes with me, if you ever watch me, if I don't have enough, and it doesn't make sense, I won't save my ally for the sake of the whole game, the whole team. Yeah, I'm a bitch like that. But when it comes to like to my Noobcast gaming crew, I do come and save them because I actually know them, and they might actually get mad at me. So I don't know what possessed our allies, our opponents, to think that they still had a chance in this game. But apparently they did, and as you can see here, they're trying to build turrets as fast as they can to go against my void rays, which that's pretty impressive that they build a bunch of them, but it doesn't do much for them at all. It, of course, annoys the hell out of me, but it doesn't do much. If you see right here, they are supply locked, especially orange. Orange doesn't have much he can build on, and he does have units where he can build some more supply depots, command centers, and might be able to recover. But if you look at this, they are pretty much lost causes. Purple has a lot of things going on for him, but he's not building enough, not fast enough. He has a lot of minerals, and that's about it. Partially because his allies are leaving the game. So this game ends in just a couple minutes when they admit defeat. And it was a good game. It literally was a really good game. I'm very impressed with my allies, and I hope that sometime we randomly get into a game together. And if you're watching this game, thank you for doing an awesome job. I totally appreciate this game by far. So, waiting for the last person to quit before I end my commentary. As you can see here, purple's still in the game, yellow's still in the game. They're still trying to, you know, make the last stand and make it worth it. I believe yellow attacks me with all these Vikings at the same time, hoping to just annoy the hell out of me and take out my voids. You know, you never know if it'll help. And I commend him for that. You know, a last stand is quite honorable, especially when he inherits all of those minerals from his ally. But they're not upgraded at all. And I'm already at 3, the max that I can be at for damage. So he goes and attacks me from the back side. And to be honest, Vikings are pretty intimidating. You mass Vikings, they do really well against air. They're great anti-air. So they go against me, and I take them down. I think I was actually pretty annoyed with the point that he was using them against me. And I might have done some swearing over vent. Hopefully nobody heard me because I think all of my Noobcast gaming people were at work, and I'm actually off for the next few days, so you're going to see a lot of videos come up over the next couple days, a lot of commentaries, a lot of me playing games. Oh, look, Spartan's dying, and I think he admits defeat soon. Yep, there he goes. That was a really good game, and I do encourage you to watch it again, especially to see my allies' early attacks. Alright, thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of your day. Feel free to like me on YouTube and subscribe to my channel. Leave some comments, let me know what you'd like to see, different gameplays, and so forth. Thanks!